Hey, we're live here on YouTube. We're just getting our settings in order. With the IT, yeah, 7-day self-loyalty challenge. It's coming up now. Just give us a few minutes. We're gonna take this link and we are going to put it into our here. Okay, so we are live in Zoom. And that's great. Live in Zoom, streaming into YouTube, and that's it. Should be good to go. And into the app. For those of you watching live in YouTube, great. Watching live in your app, great. We are continuously testing our settings and making sure that we can get some ease going on here with our streaming. This is our couple of last steps to make sure that our company is providing you with ease and providing our team with ease, because that's what we like. That's how we do what we do when we do. So yeah, let's just make sure we're in YouTube live right now. And I believe we're going to be. Good to go. Abby is doing her studio, a live yoga class this morning at 9 a.m. And two people cannot stream at the same time. I wasn't streaming. We had a little technical difficulty. Sheila, you're on. Hi. Sheila,
Good
can you
morning.
please fix your background, please? I'd appreciate it. Thank you.
I
No
have
big
not
deal. We
received this.
provide these. We keep it real. You could blur your background if you want. You know, we make do. Hi, Bridget. Welcome to everybody at home. Today is day 2 of our 7-day self-loyalty challenge. How you doing? And let me see here. I like my other background. 15 minutes of talking. Listen, people, be sure. Oh, you know what? Let me just, now I'm going to record in Zoom because it's a must. Hey, day 2, 7-day self-loyalty challenge, people. How you doing? We love coming to see you out here every day for 7 days. I hope you set a goal, because if you did not watch day 1, please go back inside your app. Some of you are watching live in our YouTube channel, Transformational Gangsters. If you haven't subscribed to our YouTube channel, subscribe, because you can find us in there and watch our videos and comment. Some of you are watching us live directly inside the membership app. Awesome. We want to hear from you. Comment, go to the community section and comment. You can also fill out the form that's inside the app to ask questions. And what I want to say is, be sure to subscribe to our app. This is the way we're working it. We want to be private. We want to be able to get to you, to see you, to hear you. And now we're in Zoom, and when you're inside the app or YouTube, we can't see you or hear you. This is why we like the Zoom atmosphere. Some people don't like to come in Zoom. We want you in Zoom because we want to see you. We want to feel your energy. We want to hear from you. But today is day 2. Oh, so my thing is to go back and watch the rewatch from day 1, because it's going to tell you about this 7-day self-loyalty challenge. It's going to give you directions ensuring that you download each of the workbooks. Every day is a different workbook for you, a different exercise to challenge you. And we're going to kick it off with day 2. Sheila, hit it.
Well, we like to get started by getting in the moment. Take a few deep breaths in through your nose, roll your shoulders back, and come into this moment of now. I'm just going to do a quick recap. Yesterday, we started with, we're going through the acronym of GANGSTA, GANGSTA. Like Maria said, if you didn't see yesterday's, go back and watch that. Every day, there'll be a new challenge for us to motivate us and to move us into setting these goals. Like Maria said, if you didn't have a goal, go ahead and set one. And yesterday, we looked at the G, and the G represents looking for the good and looking for the good inside of any situation, any outside challenge that might be happening to us, shifting that to how is this happening for me? And that was yesterday's challenge. So if you did have any questions on that, please send them to us. Like Maria said, this is an interactive experience. So when you're going through this challenge, you may say, this is challenging. And you're right, it's supposed to be. So moving from that, looking for the good inside of any situation that you might have been going through or are going through in the current moment, many of us, and oftentimes we can see things that we're just not happy with. Are you with me? Maybe there's something that you've come across and you say, well, I can find the good in this. And at the same time, this isn't serving me. So that brings us to today's challenge. And today's challenge is called Appeal Your Life. And what that means is that we all have the opportunity to appeal parts or several parts, people, places, situations in our life if we do not find the situation to be serving us. And one of the topics that we've been looking at all month long, if you follow us on social media and you sign up for our blog, which I would highly recommend for you to do that. And if you're in the app, you already have access to that. We're talking about a word called conformity. How do we conform? And that's what I'd like for us to think about today as we look into Appeal Your Life. How have I been conforming to maybe someone else's thought process of how my life should look? Or is there someone maybe that it could be even a very old story? Am I living someone else's story? And if the answer is yes, then we can shift our life. We have the opportunity to do that. And in today's practice, Maria is going to go over the actual practice and she's going to actually show it up on here now. We're going to give you the steps to actually do that. Now, this does not mean to bring overwhelm into your life and say everything's out of order, I have to change it all. This is just about coming into the moment where we recognize the power that we have, that we can change what's actually going on. And I would just like to breathe that in for a moment because there's many of us, many of you have reached out to us that said, I have no choice. It is what it is. I have to because of, and we're here to appeal that story. So Maria, do you want to get into some of the actual challenge?
There are so many ways. Appeal your life. Again, if you watch the first video, you'll see that these secrets were the secrets that supported me and still support me to get out of the mental institution when I was 27 years old. And or 27 years old. So appealing my life, what does that mean? That means replacing, it's about BS, that BS, old belief systems that no longer serve you. This is where we're going at. We want you to examine your belief systems and we want you to appeal them. What does that mean? We want you to replace them with belief systems that are going to serve you now in your life. Because what you might not know is from the age 0, when you're in your womb, to 7 years old, everything and all our belief systems are put in us by people we probably no longer know, like, or trust. So you're Catholic, be sure you're Catholic. You you don't eat bread, or you're a vegan, or you only eat meat, or you shoot guns. I don't know what it may be. You have to marry your next door neighbor. As you grow older, you may believe that that no longer serves you. Maybe you're a gay woman person or a gay individual, and and you were told gay is the worst thing to do, like you're bad, and it doesn't serve you no more. We want to change that belief system and replace it. It's very, very difficult, but let me tell you, it could be done. It just takes a community, it takes resources, it takes practices, it takes changing the way you think. I've done it. I grew up in a Catholic household from kindergarten till high school. Catholic. I'm still Catholic and I love it. I'll never take it away. But I'm also a gay woman. And my belief system is that's bad. You're going to get, you're not going to go to heaven. It's not true. But I'm just using that as a one example. There's thousands of examples like carbohydrates. You can't, I can't live without bread or pasta. I'm Italian. Well, I gave up bread and pasta 15 years ago because it didn't serve me any longer. Or alcohol. You have to drink alcohol because that's what makes you relax. Well, guess what? Alcohol doesn't serve people in always drinking alcohol. Hence, Sheila and I making a decision to get rid of alcohol in our life 7 years ago and choose sober lifestyle that serves us. So it's about appealing beliefs that no longer serve you. You have to reflect on that. You have to look at your life or your behaviors and say, what's not serving me? Why am I still stuck? Why can't I reach my goals? And I guarantee you there's going to be behaviors or belief systems that you must change in order to get yourself from where you are to where you want to be. I'm going to stop my part, but I do want to share this. When you start changing your belief systems that no longer serve you, no matter how old you are, especially if you're a senior, other people are going to look at you differently. They're going to either think you're mean or you're weird or you're, who the hell are you? Maybe you're getting Alzheimer's. Maybe you joined a cult. No, don't listen to other people. It's none of your business what other people are thinking. Come hang out with our community. Come learn about more about the MOPS of the mental method, and we'll help you shift your belief systems that no longer serve you. We're doing it for so many other people, including ourselves. You just have to come find out more. And I'll pass it to you, Sheila, and I will share the document. Thank you.
Thank you, Maria. So the actual challenge today, Maria's bringing it up here, is to make a list. Okay, appeal your life. You can see that there's that big, I don't even know what it's called. When you have to look at something, I don't know the name of it. Anyway, magnifying glass, that's the word, over it. So that's what appeal your life is really about. Taking a magnifying glass and just looking over your life and seeing what are some things that you might want to appeal. Now, I talked about conformity before because conformity is what we've been talking about all month. And sometimes we want to conform to what's going on around us because, maybe I don't like to, go out on the holiday. I'd rather at my house. I'm going to conform because I want to this out with other family members. This is really about, am I conforming in my life to something that I'm not happy with? And if the answer is yes, here's your, Maria was showing what beliefs are keeping you from breaking free from that. So Maria said just a few moments ago, this is about shifting your belief system. Okay, so the old unserving belief, what is it that you have believed that's keeping you doing what you're doing? And let's put a magnifying glass over that. Is it really true? And if we can have a new or more empowering belief, what would that be? Okay, this is an exploration challenge. What would it be? How would it sound? And then in this challenge, it's a writable document. So on the page, you can actually type on your computer, on your phone. You could also print this out if you like. And each day is meant to move from one day to the next. And then Maria is actually showing you inside the app right now. The best way to get these documents are inside the app. If you haven't downloaded the app yet, go ahead and download the app now. and then go right to the 7-day self-loyalty challenge. If you received our text communication, it'll bring you right to day 2. That doesn't mean you have to start with day 2. You can go right back and look at day 1. It's pretty simple once you get inside the app. That's the big thing. So we have looking for the good that was that we started with. Looking for the good is that there's a situation going on. I'm going to look for the good. As I'm looking for the good, I'm finding things that I don't really want to live in, and I don't want to continue this. That's okay. We're here to support you through change. And we know that transformation is change by design, not by default. The only thing we're guaranteed is change. We're all guaranteed that. This is about changing by design, appealing your life, saying, this is how I'd like to design something new inside my life. And it could be as simple as not hanging out with the ladies in the school cafeteria that are, always chattering negativity. It could be, and not downing other people's actions. This is about, I no longer choose that. And that's what Maria said. I thought was very interesting. She said, other people might look at you and say, what? You're not part of the club anymore? And that's okay, because we have to get then comfortable in the uncomfortable step of stepping away. And we can do all of this with respect, with dignity, keeping our head high, and getting comfortable in that uncomfortable situation. So highlight, am I conforming because it's serving all and I can feel well about that? Or am I conforming to fit someone else's mold of what I should act, say, do, be, or have? And if so, am I ready to change that? And this is your moment. This is your Appeal Your Life challenge. And we want to hear from you. Share back with us what you've discovered. And Maria is going to wrap us up.
Yeah, so I thank you. And I just want to remind you of the importance of getting into the app. I know, like with our community, that we have individuals that may not be tech savvy. We have a full team of people here to help you. And the reason why we're pushing going into the app is eventually it's going to, as much as it hurts, just like if you had to appeal your life or look for the good in a dark situation, going inside the app and learning about IT hurts. And the best part is when you get it, in the long run, it's worth it, because we have our privacy, we have our own community. Sheila and I and our team feel at ease. We can have all of our systems structured and deliver to you what you need all the days of your life. We have a ton of resources for you. Get inside our app. We have live yoga, live classes. Go to our Eventbrite page, go to our, whatever you got to get to. If you want to hang with us, the gangsters, then you need to go download our app and go to our website and learn more about us, because we're coming to you. And that's it. But go appeal your life. Be honest with yourself and really sit in meditation and sit in quietness and see what beliefs are no longer serving you and keeping you stuck where you are trying to reach a goal. Remember, stay gangsta, be your own true best friend. Do not let anyone or anything get in the way of you living your best life. Boundaries work. Create them mindfully, respectfully. We'll see you tomorrow. Tomorrow will be 9:15 also, day 3. Bye-bye.